Hello and welcome. Thanks for joining us. The national spotlight is on MLB The Show's Game of the Week. It's the Los Angeles Angels taking on the Seattle Mariners. All right, Singy, let's talk about the man on the mound. He has been lights out lately.
You're not kidding, Boog. I mean, look at these stats. He's got hitters guessing on every pitch. I'm excited to see if he can maintain his dominance in this one.
All right, we'll be back to get this one started after this. Just about to get started. And pitching in this game, MLB. And Singy, we were talking earlier about how he's doing a great job navigating through tough spots.
I've just been so impressed with when it seems like there's more pressure, he's more calm and settles in. He's done an incredible job with runners in scoring position. Most guys, they get a little tight, they start to aim the baseball, but for some reason, he gets looser, the ball comes out of his hand with more life, and he's able to wiggle off the hook of tough situations and get his team back in the dugout.
And the 1-0. Line drive, and that's a base hit to right. So a runner aboard to start the inning.
I'm sure he feels really good about that one. Solid swing from start to end, on time with everything, really good balance, nice extension, and he met it out front for the line drive knock.
And now, Brendan Donovan.
1-0.
McKinstry aboard here at first with nobody out. Swing and a ball lifted in the air. Pulls it down and he makes the catch. Then there's one down. All right, let's take a look at the Angels lineup. And a big factor for them in recent games, Vinny Pasquantino.
He's been a solid force for his team right now. Kind of a fire starter when you consider an on-base percentage over 400 over the last 10 games. That's solid, consistent work. He's making things happen for this offense right now.
Juan Soto stands in now, looks at that one inside.
1 ball, no strike.
Runner on the move. Strike in there. And that's a stolen base, not even close.
Well, we all know this team is struggling right now, and sometimes you just got to do something different to generate some offense. A little more aggressive right there to put the pressure on the opponent. We'll see if it pays off on the scoreboard for this team.
Soto with a homer in his last game. One out and a runner at second. Swing and a high fly ball, well struck. That's back there. And that one is gone. That'll fire up the dugout. And just like that, they're out front. It's 2-0.
Boog, his plan was to hit the ball hard, and he was going to figure out the rest later. You can't argue with those results. Well, he put a really nice swing on that one, and everything was on time, took a direct path to the ball, excellent extension, and just drove it out of here. Nothing better than when the ball jumps off your bat like that.
Base is empty, one away. Here's Joe Adele. Big time power. In the air to left center. Buxton moves under it. Squeezes it. 2 down. Two down, base is empty. And now the first baseman, Vinny Pasquantino. Hitless in 4 at-bats yesterday. There's a strike. And that one pulled foul. Two outs.
1-2.
See if you can go upstairs a little bit. Make sure you miss up and out of the zone since you're heading to count 1-2. Don't miss in the zone because that's where you can get hurt.
That's a ball.
Outside low. Ball 2.
2-2.
Base is empty, 2 away, but 2 runs are in here in the second and final game of the series.
Ball 3.
That one misses. Counts
Full
full,
count.
3-2. Spoils the 2-strike pitch, and he'll see another. 2 down, nobody on. Ripped on the ground to second. And that is that. 2-run shot for the Angels this inning. And it's 2-zip. You're watching Major League Baseball on the show. Back here with my pal Singy. And on the hill today, Oviedo. And Chris, pitching on the road has not been particularly kind to him.
Yeah, and you don't want to be too quick to say that he can't pitch on the road. Sometimes, you know, it's just a matter of luck. It's not having a feel. Difference between the bullpen mound to the mound out there on the playing field. Don't know what it is, but I know this. He's got good enough stuff to overcome and get it done on the road as well as at home. So we'll see what he's able to do in this one.
Ball 1.
Trey Turner, the leadoff batter,
1-0.
as he looks at ball 1.
Well, after putting up a nice inning on offense, got some runs across, this is where you look for the starter to go out there, have a shutdown inning. Don't give that other team any hope. You just hope that he can get through this inning, get the bats back up there while they're hot.
There's a strike up high. Now 2-1. He swings and fouls one off.
I wouldn't throw him another breaking ball. Try to go again with the fastball, slightly elevated. He's having a hard time catching up.
Hacks and misses. It's a strikeout.
Came inside with that 2-strike fastball nicely and just bunched him up on the inside part of the plate. Couldn't get around on it and catch it out front. Many times if you do, it's a foul ball. And you know, a lot of pitchers, they really don't like working inside with 2 strikes because they do not want to hit that batter. And when they've got him up against the ropes, got to figure out a way to put him away. Did a nice job right there.
One down, base is empty. Breaking ball misses down and away. One out, base is empty. Foul ball left side. He'll see another. Not close with that one. It's 2-2. And that's outside.
Full count.
Headed down the line. Gurriel on the run. Tries to make the play, but it's foul.
Well, he's desperately looking for that swing and miss. He's going to have to just change speeds a little bit, try to move it around, create just a little bit of illusion at the end.
Adele brings it in. And there are 2 down. And now we check out the Mariners lineup. They've had a great year offensively, as good an offensive team as you will find.
They're deep, first and foremost, but the way that they can manipulate their personnel for matchups and everything else, it's very intelligent the way that they use their team. And I think it creates a little bit of uncertainty for opposing teams, especially in a big game, big series.
Byron Buxton now in the box, comes up empty with a swing there. And there's a foul ball. Swing and a miss. And he's down on strikes. And good work there as he gets a 1-2-3. Nobody left for Seattle. They trail things here 2-0. Top of the second. Now at the plate, number 8.
So easy to look at the big boys in this lineup, but he has been a pleasant surprise all season long.
First pitch, and he just misses.
You have to be creative pitching against bad ball hitters. You got to add some velocity, subtract at times. Just avoiding the heart of the plate isn't always going to be enough. Guys like this can hurt you with pitches you wouldn't expect him to swing at.
Woody Keller making the calls behind home for us today.
And Boog, something to keep an eye on is how pitchers utilize the top part of the strike zone. We see a lot more of that in today's game with pitchers going up there with hard stuff. Keller, definitely an umpire that isn't afraid to call strikes up in that part of the strike zone.
Now all even up. Ground ball up the middle. Fires over to first. One up, one down. Singy, what kind of strike zone is most frustrating for hitters?
I'd say off the plate, away, and down. And why? Those are the toughest locations to hit the baseball.
Out into left center for a line drive base hit. So they get a man aboard with a one-out single. Here's the power hitting catcher, Logan O'Hoppe. Runner takes off, and that one fouled off. In the air, right field. Reaches over the wall, and he's got it. Runner tagging from first. Not in time. He's safe. Miguel Vargas will hit next. Delivers a pitch in for a strike at 95. Yeah, that's fouled off. Kicks and deals. That one not close. Yeah, the count 1-2. In the dirt. 2 outs and 1 in scoring position. And a breaking ball misses outside. Zach McKinstry on deck for the Angels. Swing and a miss, and that is that. So 1 hit is all they get. Now to the bottom of the second. Angels 2 and the Mariners nothing. And we're back. Bottom of the second. Freddie Freeman will come up to hit. Freeman throws right, bats left. Over 1,000 runs batted in his career. Can't forget to mention he's a former MVP. That misses. 1-0. Just missed.
When you get ahead in the count, there's no doubt that the success rate goes up, and that's what he's been doing. It's made a big impact for him in recent games.
That one finds the corner. Strike 1. And a big swing and a miss.
2 balls, 2 strikes.
And that's too high. Fouled off, and they'll do it again. 3-2. Fouls it back with 2 strikes. Swing and a pop-up. Donovan. And he makes the catch. And there's 1 away.
Batting fifth, the right fielder, Mike.
Here's Trout. A swing and a miss, and that's strike one.
Love to see it. Power versus power right there.
Swing, and the bat went flying there.
Well, we talk about throwing the hands, but not the bat, man. You want to hold on to that thing, and you can see his teammates over there. If he doesn't come through with the knock, he's going to get some business when he goes back to the dugout.
That missed by a lot. And the count 1-2.
I don't think he was trying to miss by that much in a 0-2 count. Just tried to overthrow that pitch.
Swing and a miss. Struck him out. And he's registered 3 Ks in this one.
Been a pretty rough start to this series for him at the plate. 3 strikeouts in the first game yesterday. Another one right there. They've clearly got a great plan for how to deal with this guy right now.
Two outs, base is empty. Max Muncy up next for the Mariners. And it's fouled away. Ball one there. 2 outs, base is empty.
Ball.
On the ground to first, and that's just foul. Cut on and missed, and it's a strikeout, and that is the inning. Mariners are down in order, and they're down 2-0. Back here at the ballpark, let's check out the latest news from around the league.
McKinstry.
Wacha back to work. There's a strike. Hard ground ball, base knock. And the leadoff man aboard. Now the number 2 hitter, Brendan Donovan. He's 0 for 1. That misses the zone, and it's 1-0. Nobody out, runner at first. Ground ball right side, but that rolls foul.
Pretty good pitch there to take a rip at. He wants to get his arms extended. He likes the ball away from him a little bit, just not able to square it up.
And that one ripped into right, and foul ball. Here's a 1-2. And there's a ball.
Recognize that changeup right out of the hand. Just spit on it.
This one in the air, center field. Buxton sizing it up, puts it away for the out. And there's one down. Here's Juan Soto. He's already homered in this game.
There's no way around it. Soto is one of the most exciting players in baseball. His hitting skills are so advanced, you'd think he played in Major League Baseball in a different life or something.
The 1-0. And another ball.
Last 2 pitches have been down in the zone. Pitcher clearly trying to get that ground ball double play. But in this count, he's going to have to give in, elevate his pitches, and get back into this at bat.
Man at first, one away. Still 2-2 after the foul ball. And that one is inside.
So here we go. Base runner at first, could be running on the pitch. He's got good enough speed to steal the bag to get in scoring position, even if it's a swing and miss at the plate.
And ball 4, 2 aboard.
His ability to draw walks has been something that's been part of his career since day one.
Joe Adell getting ready to hit. Fly to center his first time. That misses, and that's ball 1.
Could use a ground ball here. Something in the infield. Runner at first base. Get 2, get out of this.
Missed with a changeup, and the count now 2-0.
Could be some action here on this next pitch. Couple runners on. Probably a challenge pitch coming.
There's a strike. 2-1 now.
Nasty 2-0 slider there for a strike. That tells you he's got a lot of confidence in that pitch.
Adell started after it, tried to hold up. Now a look to first, and he went around. Ruled the swing. 2 on, 1 out. Now he breaks his bat. Safe at first as they can't make the play.
He needed out one. It's been a tough stretch at the plate lately. Tied him up really well with that pitch inside. Couldn't get it out of the infield, but somehow turns it into a knock. That's a thing of beauty, and some hits just don't make sense. Now the base is loaded. Big opportunity for them to break this game open.
All loaded up. We're here in the top half of inning number 3. Swing and a pop-up. Foul territory for the catcher. He's got it, and there's 2 away.
I understand the base is loaded. Start licking your chops thinking you can hit a 4-bagger, but really have to be disciplined and not let the pitcher off the hook.
Number 8 in the box now. Takes strike 1.
Well, I know they've gotten out to an early lead, but you don't want to take these opportunities for granted. With 2 outs, still lock in with a quality at bat. Drive in that run. You may not have another runner in scoring position the rest of this ball game.
And that one fouled off. The 1-2. That one missed.
He's great hitting the ball the other way, and that pitch did a good job to straighten him up a bit. Mission accomplished.
Oh, he hit him, and that brings home a run. Here's Lourdes Gurriel Jr. 1 for 1 with a single so far. That's outside. Ball 1.
Big moment in this game. 2 outs, 2 runners in scoring position, and could really break this thing wide open early.
Hit in the air out to center field. And that's the 3rd out. So they get 1, but end up leaving the bases loaded. We head down to the home half of inning number 3. It's the Angels 3 and the Mariners nothing. And welcome back to the ballpark. Set for the bottom of the 3rd. And now the switch hitting first baseman Josh Bell. That pitch in for a strike. It's 0-1. Strike 2.
0-2.
Swing and a high fly ball in the air left field. Gurriel handles the chance, and there's 1 down.
Batting 8, the catcher, Freddie.
And up next for Seattle, Freddie Fermin. Right through there for a strike. Swings and misses. 0-2.
Had some cut action to it. Velocity pretty good on that slider. So far moving the ball around nicely.
Swings and misses. Struck him out.
And he'll be beating himself up on the way back to the dugout. Got a pitch to hit and just couldn't get to it. I think that slider really caught way more of the plate than it was supposed to.
Next to hit, Dalen Lyle. And a first pitch fastball is in for a strike. Lyle, with some struggles at the plate recently, not uncommon for rookies.
You know, Boog, at the start of my career, I got only 3 hits in my first month, but I kept at it, and I finished the year hitting 300. I know he's going through it a bit right now, but he's capable of figuring it out.
Swing and a fly ball, well struck left field. Gurriel handles the chance. Back in Seattle, all set for the start of the inning. Here's the Angels catcher, Logan O'Hoppe. That one fouled off.
You know, these Angels doing a good job of putting the ball into play, and that makes things more challenging on the defensive side. And here's a stat for you, Boog. They're making contact with more than 85% of the pitches that they're swinging at.
He's out.
It's pretty special stuff. Not so good if you're out there on the mound.
Now batting, the third baseman, Miguel Vargas.
And next for LA, Miguel Vargas. Went down on strikes his first time through. And that's in there at the knees. Line drive. They got it for out number 2.
That swing right there tells me he's seeing the ball pretty well. I know it didn't produce a hit, but he made solid contact, and that's all you're looking to do anytime you're at the plate.
And first offering is fouled off.
On the mound, he's got to remember his offense can score a lot. So if he can hit the reset button from here going forward, there's still a chance that his club can win this ball game.
Next pitch is outside.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Good eye right there.
And that's awfully close. I don't know how you take that. He's seeing the ball out of the pitcher's hand really well right now.
On the ground. And it finds its way through for a hit. And that keeps the inning alive.
Oh, this has been a really nice game at the plate for him. He looks locked in. He kind of rolled over on this pitch a little bit, but he got enough behind it to shoot it through for a knock. And you'll take that anytime you can get him to find a hole.
Donovan, the next to hit, takes outside. Throw to first, and he's back in there. And another ball. Smoked on the ground a second. They get the force. That ends the frame. Angels leave one, but they lead it 3-0. Back at T-Mobile Park, ready to go for the last half of the inning. Here's Trey Turner. Swing and a base hit. Man aboard on the leadoff single. Jeff McNeil stands in. 0 for 1 with a fly out to center. Hand up as he asks for time at the plate.
Well, here's a good opportunity in this inning to get on the scoreboard after that leadoff hit, and hardly order coming up right behind him. This is what
Turner runs. Tapped at the plate, but it's a foul ball. Turner gets his lead at first with nobody out. And a foul ball. 0-2 now. Runner goes again. And that one gets past the catcher. Turner into scoring position on the wild pitch. And there goes the double play possibility. Runner at second, nobody out. Got him. So he picks up his 6th strikeout of the ball game.
Well, that's always the key to effective pitching, is getting ahead in the count. And as a pitcher, it really allows you to start expanding the zone. Hitters become defensive, and all of a sudden that plate starts to get really wide. And what happens is, because of the pressure, you end up committing to a pitch as a batter before you recognize what it is, and that's what leads to the strikeout.
Swing and a drive by Buxton. Deep to left. That's going back. Back some more. Onto the track. And he makes the catch. Runner tags at second. And he's safe at third on a risky play as he moves up with 2 gone now. And here's Freddie Freeman. Flied out his first time. That's hard hit on the line. Dives and he can't hang on. In comes the run from third, and it's now a 2-run game.
Now, no waiting around right there. He was ready to swing it on the first pitch. Really good swing right there. He got a pitch that he knew he could handle, allowed himself to stay back just a tad bit longer, and he hit the ball on the screws.
Here's Mike Trout. There's a strike. The M's trailing by 2. We're here in the bottom of the 4th. And that is out of play. Two outs. And ball 1.
1-2.
Hit hard on the ground and up the middle, base hit. They stop the lead runner at second. Now 2 on with 2 outs.
Good 2-strike hitting right there, Boog. A bit of a lost start for some, so that was nicely done to beat the odds. Everyone's trying to elevate the ball in today's game, but if you can hit a ball that hard on the ground, it's going to find some holes.
Muncy swings through it for strike 1. First and second, 2 down. Swing and a miss. Ugly swing right there.
A little anxious, a little aggressive early in the count. Too much for me.
In the dirt. Nice job behind the plate there. Hard hit right side. Tosses to first, and that'll keep more runs from coming in. Inning over. But they pick up 1 run on the RBI single, and this is now a 3-1 ball game. This is MLB The Show's Game of the Week. Coming up, we head to the 5th. Welcome back. Quite a pitcher's duel so far. Here's how the starters have performed up to this point. Now a fly ball to right center. Buxton hauls it in, and there's 1 away.
Woo, he was all over that first pitch fastball, just barely missed it. Man, this guy was ready to hit.
And now it's the Angels cleanup batter, Jo-Adell. There's a swing and a drive. And it hops over the wall for an automatic double.
Well, there's something really nice about getting yourself an automatic double like that. You get to stroll into second base without having to worry about a throw or getting your uniform dirty. And now you're just looking for the next guy to kind of do the same thing. Maybe put one in the gap so you can jog home as well.
Pasquantino, the batter now, as he swings and misses for strike 1. That's in there. And it's 0-2. Adele, the runner at second with one away. Next offering is down low. Going to count 1-2.
2-2.
In the dirt, but kept close. Foul ball, another 2-2 upcoming. Runner at second here, one gone. That one is absolutely belted. That's back there. That one is gone. Third home run of the season, and they throw a pair on the board. It's 5-1.
Already playing with the lead, and now they're celebrating a home run. They're having a great time out there. For a pitcher, the odds are in your favor if you keep that breaking ball down. That time, he got punished for it. Hitter just did a really good job of staying within himself and getting the barrel to the baseball.
And next is the designated hitter. There comes the skipper out of the dugout, and he's ready to make the move. MLB out of the game, and this is one he'd like to forget. Back with a new arm after this. New pitcher for the Mariners, Brooks Raley. He's pitching on 2 days rest. And there's the strike. On the ground, right side, McNeil. And there's two away. And it's Lourdes Gurriel Jr. 1 for 2. And downstairs. 2 down, nobody on. And we're at the top of the 5th. Right through there for a strike. Oh, he gloves it to first. It's there, and that's a great play.
First, it looks like.
And we're back. Bottom of the inning. Josh Bell at the plate now. Bell, in his 9th season, a member of the 1,000 hit club, and he's usually a first baseman, but today he's the designated hitter. Fouled off left side.
Some people say that first basemen kind of have the day off regularly because they don't run around a whole lot. But when you think about it, they are involved in just about every single play, and there's a lot of stress that gets put on their legs. So a well-deserved day at the DH spot for him.
And that one missing inside, a sharp slider. Right side, hard hit. Throws to first in time. And the leadoff hitter retired in the 5th.
Well, I think the key, if he can get through one more inning, anything after that, a hitter or two is bonus. But they should be lined up good enough to get to the finish line.
Fermin stands in now and watches strike one.
And this guy's got a great feel for his breaking ball today.
Swings through that.
Belly just threw that fastball by him, elevated, and if you're not looking up in that location, very difficult to catch up to, especially with that velocity.
In the air, right side. Soto going after it. Makes the catch. 2 away.
Up next for the Mariners, the left fielder.
So digging in, Dalen Lyle. Fly to left his first time. Up the middle, and that's a base hit. And that turns the lineup over.
Well, clearly he was ready to hit right there. Everything was on time and fluid in that swing. Got a pitch he could get the barrel on and lined it into center for the knock. Those always feel good.
Turner at the plate for the third time as he comes up empty there.
Well, if he's going to steal second, you want him to go early in the count. That way he's not a distraction to the hitter at the plate. Go ahead and get it out of the way so the hitter can focus on the pitch.
And they'll do it again. That's to third. Vargas throws it away, and this ball's going to wind up out of play.
Definitely a costly throwing error right there, and because it ended up out of play, the runners move up to second and third. So now they have to contend with the pair of runners in scoring position. So on the mound, you just have to try to minimize the damage.
And now here's Jeff McNeil. That one catches the zone. Strike one. Two on, two outs. Swing and a miss. He was late. Strike two. Activity in the bullpen. Eric Sabrowski, the left-handed reliever, appears to be getting loose. Hicks getting cranked up as well. That misses, and that's ball one. Two outs, two in scoring position. Last half of inning number 5. Fouls it off. Still 1-2. Fastball is outside. On the ground, right side. Tosses to first. He's out. And that ends the inning. Mariners leave a couple. They're down 5-1. And welcome back to the ballpark. And here's the catcher, Logan O'Hoppe. Raley back to work. And that misses. 1-0.
You know, these Angels doing a good job of simply getting the bat on the ball in this game, and the numbers back that up. One thing that really stands out to me is how they've only struck out one time. That's good discipline right there, and on top of it, they're producing more than a hit per inning. All those numbers mean this offense is really making the defense work by just putting the ball into play. Anything can happen at that point.
Right back to him on the mound. The throw to first, and that's one out as they get the leadoff hitter in the 6th.
Now batting, the third baseman,
Miguel Vargas digs in now. 0 for 2 in this one. Swing and a ground ball up the middle. Throws to first. 2 up, 2 down.
Well, we talked about how the ball is coming out of a pitcher's hand. The way it comes out of his hand as an infielder, wow, really impressive.
McKinstry in the box here lets that one go for a ball. And the sweeper misses. Two down, nobody on. And it remains 2-2.
Also really good at bat. What I like about this guy, his bat stays in the zone for a long time. Gives him the ability to foul off tough pitches.
And that one just missed off the outside edge. Foul. We'll see another payoff pitch. That one lifted to left. Lyle makes the play, and it's out number 3. So they make short work of him there. Heart of the order, 3, 4, 5 coming up. Angels 5 and the Mariners 1. Righty reliever out of the pen, Jordan Hicks.
And he's been hit pretty hard at times this year, so he's looking for better. Right now, giving up more than a hit per inning.
3, 4, 5 due up for the home team. Here's Byron Buxton. Swing and a miss as he chases that one darting out of the zone. Movement in the bullpen. Eric Zabrowski up and loosening in the pen. Check swing. Did he go? Yes, he did.
0-2.
That's outside. Now 1-2. Here's a swing and a drive left field, and he knew it. Byron Buxton blasts one out. His 11th of the year. It's 5-2.
You see how he stays square to the plate. He takes a breaking ball that's away, gets around it, gets it up in the air, and hits a long home run. Not exactly the way that you teach it in the cage, but you'll take the result.
Here comes Freddie Freeman up to hit. Bounding ball here, rolls foul. Fought off foul. Nobody on, nobody out with a run in here in the bottom of the 6th. Swing, a high fly ball, well struck left field. That one back. Feeling for the wall as he makes the catch.
Now back, right fielder, Mike.
That's a really nice job right there. Great awareness, making the catch up against the wall. You see the perfect technique, feeling for the wall with the bare hand while keeping his eyes on the baseball as it's coming down, his glove in a good position to make the catch. That's exactly how you do it.
And that skips in the dirt.
After giving up that home run earlier, it just doesn't seem like he wants to challenge him.
Pitch is in there, and it's 2-1. And that's downstairs and outside. Fastball for a strike, and it's a full count.
Full count.
Hit hard on the ground to short. Throws to first in time. And now it's Max Muncy. That one hammered but pulled foul. And a swing and a miss.
No balls. 2 strikes.
Fouls that off to the left, and we'll do it again. This to third. Zips it to first. Out. That's the 3rd out. Inning over. 1 run closer for Seattle after this solo shot. It's now 5-2. 6 innings in the books on MLB The Show's Game of the Week. We go to the top of the 7th. Now it's the second baseman, Brendan Donovan.
The second baseman, Brendan Donovan.
That's off the inside corner, and that is ball 1. And that's in for a strike. Misses the sweeper.
Gonna really need to hang in there
One
with
ball,
that front
two
side
strikes.
against this left-handed breaking ball.
Another 1-2. And that
Ball
just
outside.
misses.
Well, this is a guy that can be frustrating for pitchers because he fouls off so many pitches and grinds out the at-bat. I'm sure there's some times where a pitcher would rather just give up a first pitch single than have to waste 6 or 7 pitches on one hitter.
That misses the zone, and that's ball
Full
3.
count.
He should get a pretty good pitch to hit here with the 3-hole hitter coming up if he's walked.
He'll do it himself.
He's
He
out.
made the pitcher earn that out after a long at-bat.
Now batting.
And now it's Juan Soto. And it was a homer back in the first inning that got his day started at the plate.
Yeah, Boog, a 2-run blast, and that swing will give him confidence the rest of the way.
Foul ball there. Hit in the air right field, and that one way back there, and that is way gone. Another homer. His second home run of the game, and they add a run. It's 6-2.
And that shot makes their grip on the lead even tighter. Got to keep that front shoulder closed and your body square to the plate, especially when you're facing a left-hander. He did all those things until the very last moment where that hip just popped. Hands came through, nice little lag to it. Carried out nicely.
Joe Adell, the next to hit for the Angels. Manager out of the dugout, and he's going to make a change. Brooks Raley is done, and as he heads off, we'll step aside for a minute. Back with the new pitcher after this break. Chris Martin will take over here.
Well, he's been hit pretty hard at times this season, as you see with the big ERA. So this is an important outing for him to get on the right track.
Tap foul at the plate. Martin, he's someone that fills up the strike zone, so he doesn't give up a lot of walks, but because he's in the zone so much, a decent amount of hits occur. One down, base is empty. And down on strikes. 2 gone now. And next for the Angels, Vinny Pasquantino. Can't forget the 2-run shot he launched out of here in the 5th.
Yeah, one of the biggest swings of the game, Boog, as he looks to make even more of an impact in this at-bat right here.
That one outside, and it's 1-0.
1-0.
There's the strike at the knees.
Ball 2.
2
Two
down,
balls,
base is
one
empty,
strike.
but 1 run across here in the top half of inning number 7.
2.
Next offering in there for a strike.
2 balls,
And that is
2
strike
strikes.
2. Up the middle, McNeil. And that is that. 1 scores in the inning coming on this solo home run. It's now 6-2. You're watching Major League Baseball on the show. Set for the last half of the 7th. Here's Josh Bell. The Mariners in striking distance, but have some work to do.
Boog, it starts with the leadoff man. I need a good at-bat out of him right here.
Ball 1, no strikes. Right through there for a strike.
In this situation, you expect the batters to be a little more patient, possibly take until they get a strike. With that, you don't want to miss your opportunity to get ahead early in the count. He didn't right there.
That one misses. Now 2 balls and a strike. Outside with a breaking ball.
Last couple of pitches breaking balls away. I think he's going to have to come firm inside to be able to open up that location if he wants to go back there later in this count.
And now the count filled up 3-2.
Definitely not a pitch location you're expecting up there as a hitter when you know the guy's got a good sinker ball. If he can get in that location, boy, you've got to look top to bottom, and that's going to make it very difficult to hit.
Rip towards third. And one away in the bottom of the seventh.
Now batting, catcher, Freddie.
And now the catcher comes up to hit. Freddie Fermin. Swings over the top of that one.
0-1.
Base is empty, one away. Here at the bottom of the seventh. This one popped up. No trouble here. Puts it away for the out. And there's two down.
Up next for the Mariners. The left
Two down, base is empty. Now the left fielder, Dalen Lyle. And there's a ball. On a line out towards center. And there's a hit. And that extends the inning.
Multi-hit game for him now, and with the lack of results he's been having lately, I'm sure he's feeling some relief. I could watch base hits like that one all day long, and so could every hitting coach in the league. Just a nice line drive into center field.
Lifted in the air, right field. And it falls. And now first and second with two outs. Here's the second baseman, Jeff McNeil. 0 for 3. A fly out, a ground out, and a strikeout. Check swing to the first pitch. Look down to third. No swing. Earl Hendricks with the call. Two outs. That one ripped. Brings it in. That is the inning. Ready to begin the eighth. Now it's the DH, number 8.
The designated hitter, Josh Smith.
Swing and a ground ball. Whips it to first. And a quick out, number 1.
Now batting, left fielder, Lourdes Gurriel.
Lourdes Gurriel Jr., the next to hit for the Angels. In there for a strike at the bottom of the zone. Martin, the tall righty, he features a four-seam fastball, a cutter, a splitter, a sinker, and he works in a slider. Next offering is in for a strike.
Well, he's gotten ahead with 2 pitches down in the zone. He has plenty of options right here. He can go up, he can go away, he can add velocity, he can subtract.
Sets him down looking. Went back to the slider, and it was a good idea. So in now for the Angels, Logan O'Hoppe. 0 for 3 in this one. Hit on the ground to the right side. He takes it himself to the bag, and that'll do it. Angels go down 1-2-3. They lead it 6-2. Sean Dubin into the game.
And he's got a nice lead to work with, so he should come in throwing strikes, attacking these hitters.
And first offering is fouled off.
Ball.
Swings through that one for strike 2.
1-2.
That's inside. 2-2.
2-2.
That's down and in. That's foul off to the right side. Keeps the AB going. That one misses. So a leadoff walk.
Boog, if I were him, I'd be nibbling around the plate as well. I mean, this guy is just capable of hitting pitches outside of the zone and driving them a long way.
Freddie Freeman up to the dish. And a foul ball.
Well, the leadoff man gets on. You want to minimize the threat by playing sound defense. Hopefully the pitcher can get a ball on the ground and they can roll him up for 2.
And it's 1-1. Double-barreled action in the bullpen. Chase Silseth, the hard-throwing righty, is up and loosening. Sobrowski also getting ready. Buxton on at first. Nobody out. That missed inside. 2-1. That's inside. And ball 4, 2 aboard.
Now back.
Mike Trout up next for the Mariners. 1 for 3. First pitch, not close.
Maybe losing command a little bit after the walk. Next pitch, not even close.
The 1-0. Swing and a miss as he was out front.
1 ball, 1 strike. Ball.
Squirts away a little bit. In the dirt. Base hit center field. Here comes Buxton flying around third. He'll score easily, and it's an RBI single. It's 6-3. That ball was absolutely ripped. 111 off the bat, and I'm pretty sure it started to whistle after it left the bat.
I think I heard that too, Boog. And these are the moments we appreciate when we can look at StatCast and just see exactly what the data is. Always so much fun to see.
On the mound now, number 27.
Now pitching.
Here's Max Muncy. 0 for 3 with 2 groundouts and a strikeout. And that's in there for strike 1. With the tying run at the plate, here the bottom half of the 8th inning. And time called at the plate. Maybe trying to slow things down here at a crucial spot. Tying run at the plate.
Ball.
Well, that's kind of what you expect in an 0-2 count. Excellent job of the hitter to have the plate discipline to lay off of that pitch.
And a curve misses outside. And that's in the dirt. First and second here, no outs. And that's ruled a swing. It's a strikeout.
Oh, big power guy right there and generating so much bat speed. It's hard to bring that to a halt once you committed. They tried to check the swing, just couldn't do it.
Bell swings through it for strike 1.
No ball, 1 strike.
And fouled off.
Well, it's critical right here that they bear down and turn in some quality at bats. Try to chip away at that lead, because if it gets to the ninth, that closer's coming in.
On the ground. The underhand flip. 1 second, and that's 2. So 1 run in the inning on this base hit. It's now 6-3. The 9th inning is back at T-Mobile Park. Here's the third baseman, Miguel Vargas. Martin back to work. Foul ball. And a swing and a miss. There's that slider.
Well, there's a certain point where you have to commit to what you think you see, and he guessed wrong right there. Nasty slider with just terrific bite at the end.
And that one is inside.
2 balls, 2 strikes.
That wasn't an easy pitch to hit. It's much easier to do damage against mistakes, but that's not what that pitch was.
Just misses the mark outside the zone.
That one called just inside, I think, and on the mound, he's trying to get a little bit of an explanation. Doesn't seem to be too bothered by it, though, but he clearly thought it clipped the corner.
And here comes the Mariners manager to the mound. Pitching change coming. So a lefty out of the pen, JoJo Romero.
Just trying to keep this one close here, and this is where a bullpen can give their players a chance to fight back into the game.
Step off throw to first. Vargas back in on a dive. And a strike on the outside edge.
All right, now, he may have not liked either of those first 2 pitches or agreed with the umpire's calls, but at this point, he's going to have to bear down and be ready to hit anything close to the zone.
1-2.
This one in the dirt, and an excellent job keeping it right there. And that skips in the dirt. Runner at first with no outs here. Popped in the air, left field. Lyle makes the catch, and there's one gone.
The back, the second baseman.
Now the number 2 hitter, Brendan Donovan. And first offering is fouled off. He swings and fouls one off. And a swing and a miss. And there's 2 away.
He had him out in front, which isn't easy to do against a hitter like this, known for using the entire field. Just couldn't sit back long enough on that one.
And next for LA, Juan Soto. And the way he's going in this one, we've been waiting for his spot to come around again.
That's a ball.
All right, listen, everyone, stop what you're doing right now. This guy's got 2 home runs already. Now he's going for number 3.
That one missed. Vargas off of first with 2 away. And there's a ball. That's in for a strike.
Well, at that velocity, if that's all you're seeing, 88, you can handle that all day long. That's what you get in batting practice. But off the velocity of the fastball, that is a very tough pitch to adjust to.
First and second, 2 outs. Joe Adell, the next to hit for the Angels. Check swing called strike. And that's strike 1. 2 aboard, 2 outs. And now it's even up. The 1-1 is fouled off. 2 on, 2 outs.
No,
Just
that's out.
missed.
Ooh, I thought he'd bite right there.
He caught it behind his back. Over to first. And very nicely done for the out. What a play to end the inning. There's no way he saw that into the glove.
No, you're absolutely right. All he knew was the grounder was somewhere behind him. Just threw his glove out there and it stuck. That was pretty cool.
We're back, and on the mound is the closer, Sir Anthony Dominguez.
Well, he's the guy they hope to turn to out of the pen to lock down wins. So this game has gone to plan, more or less. Let's see if he can wrap it up here.
Here's the catcher to hit, Freddie Fermin. 0 for 3 with 2 flyouts and a strikeout. And that one upstairs, ball 1. Just missed.
Boog, he never moved because he never had time to. With that kind of velocity, you'd prefer that pitcher work away.
The 2-0 is in for a strike.
2 balls, 1 strike.
Just missed.
3 balls, 1 strike.
That one
Ball
misses,
4. Take
so
your
a
base.
leadoff walk.
Looked like a questionable call in that spot. He even seemed a little surprised it went his way at the plate. But as a hitter, you'll take that all day.
Man at first, Dalen Lyle up next for the Mariners. That one misses. Ball 1.
1-0.
And another ball. And it is 2-1.
Well, so many hard-throwing relievers in the game these days, you would think that hitters have made the adjustment, but I don't know if you ever get used to it. Just pumping gas out of the bullpen. So hard to play catch-up.
3-1.
Next offering is in for a strike.
One way to make a guy real uncomfortable at the plate is pound him inside with good velocity. They're doing that right here.
Time called. So now 3-2. And down on strikes he goes. And 1 gone. He's 2 outs away. Trey Turner up next for the Mariners. Ground ball right side, could be 2. Boots it, feed to second, that's 1.
Well, that was clearly a double play ball, but the bobble unfortunately prevented him from being able to get 2. But a good job to stay with it and make sure you got at least 1.
So last chance for the Mariners. Jeff McNeil up next for the Mariners. On the ground, and this should do it. Donovan. Throw to first in time, and this one is over. And the Angels get out of here with a split in this brief 2-game series.
Sometimes it takes just getting away from home. Players can sort of come together, connect a little bit more than they do when they're at home with their families.